The scariest theories that exist.
Wait till you see how dark it really gets.
But when you take a now famous...
They had kids on displays. And
Babe, I've heard it said that women are always right and men are always wrong. But if a man tells a woman that she is right, is that man wrong?
I have the same reaction. I feel like, yeah, the woman is 100% right. The woman is 100% right. Welcome back, goons. You're watching Explore the Weird. Hey, are you right or are you wrong? I'm just asking. I'm not looking for sides here. Hey, I have some more creepy, weird, strange For You page content. Let's get right into it.
Let's go to the mountain. Yeah. Listen up. You can talk to your demons and actually get magical wisdom out of it. Let me explain. So there's a Tibetan tradition where you do not exorcise your demons. You actually treat them with compassion. Their main mantra is approach what you find repulsive, help the ones you think you cannot help, and go to places that scare you. I don't know about you, but especially when I was younger and had a lot of trauma, I always saw demons and ghosts. When I'm very stressed, I see them too. Here's the thing. I think they're actually energetic forms that have wisdom for us. And if we're in a state of fear, we see them as demons or shadows or witches. And if we're in a state of curiosity, we might see them as sacred geometry. And if we're in a state of love, we might see them as angels or a spirit. All in all, you got to sit down with these things, you got to face them, and you got to talk to them. I know a lot of you are going to be like, no, don't do that, evil. Well, guess what? That's a story you're telling yourself. Everything is a story, guys. Everything, this world is ran on our beliefs. It is. I'm sorry. And maybe that's just a story I'm telling myself. Whatever. I'm choosing to believe it. Here's how this can actually help you in real life. By not being scared of these things you think are evil, by talking to them, by having compassion and love for them, I can almost promise you, you will be okay, and you will gain wisdom out of the conversation. There is a magical song called Pronoia, and it says, what if the whole reason that we're here is so we can dive into...
All right. At least it wasn't plasmoids. I was gonna give her another chance, but I'm like, bro, is it really? At the same time, yeah, face your demons, talk to your demons. But like, saying that the demons are like angels or can be represented in different ways, it just seems crazy. Yo, so it's just, at least she didn't say plasmoid. Oh my God, imagine, oh, the demons are plasmoid. Oh boy. Now I'm turning into the plasmoid guy. Oh boy. They're gonna have to call me Teddy the alien. Never mind. Hey, I'm sure everything's fine. Hey, it's whatever you want it to be in your timeline. Are you facing demons right now? You stop facing them demons and you start looking at them goons. Them goons be real good.
Our store alone had $90 million in sales this year. Just our store? Yes, so go celebrate with a cupcake in the break room. Only take one. We only got enough for each person. What is this, trickle-down cupcakeonomics? But we did it. $90 million. You know who doesn't care about profits? People who don't own stake in the company, which we don't. We literally work for hourly wage. Well, our CEO, Brian Cornell, thanks you wholeheartedly. He made $77.5 million last year. And he appreciates all your hard work for that. Cupcake? So I did the math, and even if each of our 175 employees enjoyed half a percentage of the profit margin, we would be receiving $450,000 to split, which is about $2,500 between all of us. We would have a $2,500 bonus. Can we have that maybe? You want to split less than 1% of the profit sales from the store between 175 people? He would never allow that. And these are store-bought cupcakes with like shit in them, you know? Well, we've already been talking for about 5 minutes, so your break is 15. You got 10 and you're back to work.
Wait, so they literally did this? This feels so cruel. This feels like a punch in the gut. Like, why give them the profits in the first place? They're making money off of our work. They literally do no work. You think that guy's he's going into Targets doing the stocking and nah. No, they're making all the money off of our backs, man. We're the working class. We're all the working class. The 10% don't work.
If you are related to a celebrity, stitch this and tell us who you're related to. My maiden name is Belle, and in case you are wondering, yes, I am heir to the Taco Bell empire. Just kidding, I wish.
Oh my, you got me. You got me. I literally, oh my God, I wanted or I was thinking maybe you were related to Drake Bell. Then I was like, wait, is that really his name, or was that just Drake and Josh's show? I think he played his own self, right? Now I don't know. Or Kristen Bell. Or was that Kristen Bell Twilight? Now I don't know. I just know bells. Wait, wedding bells? No, wait. The bells that they took away? Oh, snap. It's all coming back.
Can someone tell me, what's the male equivalent of flowers? Like, if a girl's upset...
Yeah, g'day, love. I can answer that for you. Basically, all a male wants is a beer and a blowjob. That way you've got your mouth full and we can enjoy the beer in peace and quiet. Ask any bloke. They'll tell you. Oh, I'm going to get shit for that one.
You know, I had to think about this one as well, and, very interesting. Let's, keep it going. Hey, what is the male equivalent of flowers? Is he right? Teddy, he's right. No, you stop it. Is he right?
I think that by far one of the scariest theories that exist on the world right now is called the Kessler syndrome, and if you haven't heard about what this means, you might want to watch this video because scientists are now warning that it may be happening now. So scientists are issuing a strong warning for the Kessler syndrome that's putting us in imminent danger. If you're not familiar with what the Kessler syndrome exactly is, it's a hypothetical scenario where Earth's orbit becomes completely unusable due to the amount of space junk that is circling around us. The theory is just basically saying that we are trapping ourselves inside of our own planet because we are trashing the orbit so much we're not going to be able to leave. The warning was actually issued back in 1978, but scientists are now fearing that this nightmare scenario could quickly become our reality as they observe each orbit is becoming more congested than the last. There's a current massive estimate of 130 million different pieces that are orbiting Earth right now, and that's just going to continue to obviously get bigger. They're saying that we have to get serious about this and recognize that unless we do something, we're in imminent danger of making a whole part of our Earth environment completely unusable. How terrifying. I give you these roundups every day, so make sure you add me and come back to me tomorrow.
Wait, so I add you and I come back to you tomorrow, and then tomorrow you tell me the problem's fixed, or like the problem's worse, or like it sounds like the problem's just gonna get worse. So it's like, what other updates are you gonna give me about this? All of a sudden we turn into like the Wall-E of our times and we start sending robots into space in order to clean up the space debris and bring it back into the Earth so that way we can dispose of it properly. No, we don't even do that in the oceans. Why would we do that in space? You stop it. You see, I almost got you. And then some company's going to come out and be like, we have a great plan. Just invest all your dollars and we're going to take all this. No, that money's going down the drain. Oh boy, this turned into something else.
I'm not talking to all men right here, but what if men lie so much that Adam actually bit the apple and blamed it on Eve, and that's why the apple is stuck in our throat?
Oh my God. Is this real? It kind of makes sense. Why else do they call it that? Why else? What's the doctor's term for an Adam's apple? Do they also call it an Adam's apple? It's probably called something. I don't know what it's called, but it's like there's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason it was called Adam's apple in the first place.
It's crazy how Jason Earles fooled a whole generation of children into believing that he was a teenager while he was on Hannah Montana when realistically he was in his 30s. In Hannah Montana, Jason Earles' character was only supposed to be a few years older than Miley Cyrus, but in real life he's 15 years older than her. It gets even crazier when you realize that the age gap between him and Miley is nearly the same as the age gap between him and Billy Ray Cyrus, and he plays his dad on the show. For the longest time, Jason Earles has pretty much been forced to play acting roles that are way younger than his true age due to the fact that he has a condition called Kallman syndrome, which pretty much delays puberty among the people that have it, which might cause people that have it to look a lot younger than they actually are. It actually took him until his mid-30s when he was finally able to play a convincing adult on a TV show as he played Rudy Gillespie on Kickin' It. When I first found out about Jason Earles' real age during the mid-2000s, I thought it was a little weird that a 30-something-year-old man was cosplaying as a teenager on and off screen while he he was on Hannah Montana. And you also weigh in the facts that he was the only adult taking part in the Disney Channel games. And he was also taking part in those photo shoots for those Teen Beat magazines that were likely going to end up as posters on the bedroom walls of children that were less than half of his age. When realistically, I should have been applauding this man for doing his job insanely well because he had no other choice. I mean, it's gotta feel a little weird and be quite a bit challenging to portray a teenager on a Disney Channel show and having to uphold that Disney Channel image off screen as well, but he did it better than anyone ever could. A while back, I made a video about this same topic, but I didn't articulate it anywhere near the way I wanted to. Jason Earles is not creepy or weird for playing this role in Hannah Montana. He did pretty much what he had to do, and he did it amazingly. The last thing I would ever want to do is downplay who Jason Earles is on and off screen. The man is a true legend. And it's nice to see that he's remained booked and busy as of recently, as he appeared on 8 episodes of High School Musical, the series. And most recently, Jason Earles has been grinding the stand-up scene. So hopefully we'll see some more clips from him doing stand-up. This path only makes sense for him.
Oh my god, I loved his acting. I never realized that he had such syndrome and was suffering and was older than I thought. Wow, that is crazy. Does who's that guy? Hasbullah? I've seen him in Dubai. Is he also same thing? I feel like I think he's like 20 something, but he looks like he's like 6. Oh man, that's crazy.
Y'all can't tell me that some of these celebrities aren't living forever. Watch this.
I'm not saying people can't look alike. But when you take a now famous person and compare it to paintings of famous people in the past and they look exactly alike with the same medical conditions, it really raises an eyebrow. And it's just crazy how some of these old paintings or posters just capture a certain essence of a person's personality. You could guess who that was if you didn't even compare it. You don't see it though? An old king of Spain and Mark Zuckerberg? Okay. Damn, Justin, you should grow that beard out again. This is one I know a lot of people have seen. Tell me it don't look like him though. Doppelganger, clone, vampire, I don't know. All I know... Oh, that explained a lot. Maybe there's a little drug that helps them not age. Though sometimes I can see it being a stretch. It's just times like this where they look too much alike. I mean, he's just a bit fluffier. And maybe they swapped genders. I don't have all the answers, guys. And the list goes on. Maybe they're of the same bloodline. Maybe they've been drinking blood. Maybe they're... Oh, fuck. I know it is said we all have 7 people who look like us. Yeah, I've heard it before.
Bro, we 100% have 7 people that look like us. I've been told by my own friends that they've seen doppelgangers of me or people that look very similar to my facial structure and look exactly like me. And then they send me pictures and I'm like, bro, that's me. But it's like, no, wait, that's not me. I'm not even there. I'm over here because they exist. Oh boy, 7 different faces of you just everywhere. You don't know. You gonna go out there and find them? No, you stop it. You're not gonna find them. Oh. Some crazy reactor way in the future is gonna find them and be like, look, these people existed and they were the vampires of the... Sorry. This turned into something else. What was Obama doing in that list? That was interesting. It's that time. We need your interactions. Now is the time. You gotta do the goon things. Hey, I didn't inform you earlier, so I know if you made it to this point, that means you're a true goon. You made it to the point in the video where Teddy knows that you're a true goon. So hey, if you do the interactions, I know it's gonna count more than before because I forgot to say it earlier. So a true goon makes it up to this point. Most people drop off by the 10-minute mark. The true goons, the returning audience, makes it up to the 50% mark. And then, what is it? The truest goons, they make it all the way to the end. And those are the ones that I also appreciate. Hey, we like all the goons. Thank you. Please interact. It helps us out.
Wait till you see how dark it really gets, and they tell you flat out. They will literally show you right to your face what they're about, and still people are completely oblivious of it. Like, did y'all hear what Ariana Grande just said? And oddly enough, she's not the only person telling industry secrets right now.
You know what? They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm having trouble remembering the details. They're foggy because at the Brighter Days clinic, they do the memory erasure, you know?
If you could remember, struggle.
You know what? I'll have to go back to the clinic and see if they can restore my memory.
I'm sorry, what? Restore her memory? And by the way, am I the only person noticing her eyes? They are like empty. Maybe Nicki Minaj can give us a clue as to why.
Y'all, we have something to tell y'all. We're not the real us.
Stop glitching. Stop glitching.
We're not the real us. How?
Stop glitching? Finally, we had Miley Cyrus at the Oscars, and people were noticing very weird about her face and her stance. A lot of people even saying that she was possessed by demons. What do y'all think? Let me know below. Something's going on. Look at that pupil right there. And I'm just messing with y'all, just for entertainment.
Wait, Miley actually does look a little bit different than I remember. Like, she almost looks like broader shoulder. Did they replace her? What happened? Did she lose weight or something? I'm not sure. I mean, something's happened. Maybe she's just staged gracefully, Teddy. You stop. All right, yeah, maybe. Why was Nikki saying help, please? She need help. Is that why she was late for the Rolling Loud concert by many hours? And I'm just like, bro, when is she gonna come? Sorry, I'm still salty about that. Interesting. Could be. Only time will tell.
My friend sent me up on a date and she's like, oh, you have to meet this guy, blah, 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 blah. I walked in, I sat down, he just looked at me in the eye and I was like, he's a narcissist, I'm not sitting.
How do you know that from his
They have
eyes?
a look in their eyes.
Explain this look.
It's called a dead look. It's like when they forget that they're performing and they have a look where it's like full of anger, rage. They just want to destroy you.
But where do you believe a narcissistic man's anger comes from?
There was a rich guy, very successful, and there's an alcoholic. And they asked them both, they're brothers, what made you the way you are? They said, my dad was an alcoholic. So they both took the negative. One became the negative, one became better. So when a child goes through this, two things happen. It's either the child becomes a narcissist, or the child become an empath and a people pleaser and will do anything, which is what happened to me. I became a people pleaser. Like, I'll do anything for you to love me and accept me. But once you realize these things, you're like, bro, what the hell was I doing with my life?
I don't know what you're doing with your life. So you're still it sounds like you may still be people pleasing here. I'm not sure what the moral of the story is because at least the brothers figured themselves out. It sounds like, one did the thing and then the other was like, I'm going to be exactly what it. Maybe his child is going to be the one that becomes successful. And that, sorry. I'm trying to see the positive in all the things. I have never met a narcissist. I don't even know what her eyes would portray, but it sounds like this lady's speaking from experience. She's seen the thing. She's seen that anger. What do you do with the narcissist? Are they like abusive, or are they just like rude to you in a relationship? Like, what's the end goal? Do you just like leave them? Well, what do you do? Yeah, you got into a blind date. What, you just get up and leave? Like, that's it. You looked at me crazy. Man, is that what happened with the crazy lady on the plane? Not real. Sorry.
Oh, this bathroom is not for such big dicks, bro. Nice. Oh, I wish. Yeah. No, I'm just dealing with little old Normie over here, but you know what? He gets the job done. That's what I like to say. By the way, I love your whole outfit. Yeah, the hair, the makeup, the color coordination, you're killing it. Yeah. You catch the game last night? Can you believe it? They won. I haven't gotten that good of sleep since my honeymoon. Yeah. Well, hope you have a good one. Looks like you're already halfway there.
I will tell you, it's very rare strangers talk to you in the process of you taking a leak, but I guess can happen. But this was hilarious skit. But let's take a step back. I'm not pushing anything onto you. You stop it. I'm not pushing. I'm just reacting. I know some of you guys can be like, Teddy, that's it. I'm unsubscribing. You do. No, this is just my For You page. All right, you stop it. And one interesting thing, I've started traveling and noticed in some airports they do have both genders in a shared bathroom, and the common space of just the sinks is what's shared, and then the actual you do have privacy when you use the bathroom, but the common space isn't. So it's like there are mixed reviews. It works for some areas, it doesn't. I know that's not what the point is here, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, if they were unisex, would you know?
You know, they had kids on displays in incubators. You know, so it's almost like you're showing people like how children are made. You're teaching them how to farm. You know, you're teaching them how to grow food. You're teaching them all these things, and it's like, do the people not know? And that's where the other part that kind of started to blow my mind. Like, why are you teaching people agriculture? Don't they already know how to grow food? Like, didn't they go across the ocean and whatever? Like, you don't know how to have food, you know? So you see all of this, and yes, it was like some strange situation where people were showed, you know, technology, and then that technology would vanish. Even the big steam engines that were just massive, you know, 10,000 square feet engines, those all went away. And like you said too, the electric trolleys, they were covering up the roads with mud, so that people didn't even know that electric trolleys even exist. Because when you see this, like 1876, the Philadelphia World Fair, you see the rails that were there, and then when they had the fair, there's mud on top of it. And it's like, oh, so people can walk. That's what...
Yeah, 100% believe there is a cover-up. Some of the sources that we have, you know, it just makes sense. Then I also have this crazy thing where what if that walking platform video is just an AI-generated video that has once... Sorry. There's been many things. All the older videos could be AI-generated. You don't... Sorry.
I have friends that are doctors in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's full of billionaires, crypto billionaires, hedge fund billionaires, VC billionaires. And these guys do like in-house calls. Right? Houses that I could never get into. So they get a call. Hey, I need you to come do like a checkup on me in-house. These guys are not going to go to a clinic. Guess who's walking right behind the doctor? Me, brother. They don't want to fucking talk to me. They don't care if I'm wearing a $50,000 Rolex. They just want to figure out if their health and their blood work is in check. But guess who got access to the room? The person that supplied the need, which is the doctor in that situation. So you don't have to have money. And if you position yourself correctly, you can get access to the room.
Wait, so what does that mean? Is Luke a doctor of sorts? Is he a doctor? I mean, he just has money, right? So how did he get access to the room? He paid the doctor, and then the doctor got the call, so he just tagged along, and he pretended to be like the medical student of sorts, and that's how he got access to the room? So we can just pay random people, and we get access to the room? So I'm just the waiter that works here, and then boom, get access to the room. Hello, Elon. Sorry. Hello, Jeff Bezos. Sorry. There's many people that you can just have the conversation and just like, it also feels like a whole thing that you have to do in order to get access to a room. Well, I mean, it's probably just easier just turning into a 10%er and then figuring out that, hey, I'm going to make a new room, and now they got to come to my room instead of me going to the... Sorry.
You know, you don't always have to tie your shoes the same way. This time we're showing you a nice simple trick that makes your shoes all different and pretty. It might take a bit of effort, but the results make it all worth it. A little trick like this should definitely not be missed.
Oh, to be honest, I don't know how this one got in there, but I will say this is actually a pretty cool way. Like, what, you just pull the shoestrings and it tightens up the shoes? You can just slip them on and off. That's so cool. I may have to do this. Yeah, but it feels like a lot of effort. You did it in like a few seconds. If I do that, it'll probably take me like 5 hours. You don't know. I'm not that good with the hand-eye coordination, mate. Sorry.
Kim Kardashian was rejected. This is Luka Doncic. I don't know if I'm butchering the last name. Basically, he was on the Mavs. Then he got traded to the Lakers. And Kim posted on her Instagram, does anyone know when he will be playing? I want to meet him. She posted on her story, just like straight up shooting her shot. And the Lakers promote him. They post this picture on their Instagram. She says, I want to learn how to speak Slovenian because he is Slovenian. He responds, no, comma, please don't. He even tagged her, like, no, please don't. Just straight up for all the Lakers fans to see, which is wild. I don't know if it's still up, but even that, like, lip biting emoji is crazy. But the thing about Luka, that's public knowledge, is he has a fiance and a child. Like, straight up, they've been together for a very long time. They have a kid together. So he is like a family man. And I get so confused because Kim was married to Kanye. She was also married before Kanye to Chris Humphries. And she was married before Chris Humphries to someone else when she was like 18. Her taste in men, there is no taste. She likes everyone. I was so shocked when her and Pete Davidson were dating, but I thought they were really cute together. But Kim didn't want Luka when he was on the Mavs. She wants him now when he is on the Lakers. And I feel like the Lakers have something The Kardashians are close to people on the Lakers. Maybe because it's all like LA, but like Khloe and Lamar was in the Lakers at that time. So it is a little bit embarrassing for Kim. She just got shot down in front of everyone. And this is just wild. Not only was it the story, but it was also the post. She was shooting her shot.
Yo, is this paid ad or something? Like, I feel like she knew exactly what she was doing. Like, come on. You know she could. At the same time, is she really that thirsty now that, like, no one else, Kanye getting all the not propaganda, but like all the media attention, and she's like not getting as much, but she still got her show on Hulu or something? Sorry. But is she still relevant? I'm just trying to figure it out. Don't come after me. My wife loves the Kardashians. She watches it. I think she watches it. Yeah, she loves it.
I used to think I was really ugly, and then I understood the whole we were never meant to see our own faces theory, and it just changed the way I see myself. This is my understanding of it. Humans were never supposed to see their faces this much, and that's exactly why so many of us struggle with self-image. Like, this is fact. This is truth. For most of history, the only reflection we ever saw of ourselves was in water. And even then, it was kind of blurry. It wasn't very clear. You couldn't see your imperfections. And here's what's even crazier. We could see everyone else, but we could never compare because we never knew what we really look like. But then mirrors got invented and people could see themselves every day. And then photos came out, and then videos, and now social media. We see millions of faces, and they're edited, they're filtered, and that's when we start comparing. We start finding flaws in ourselves that we weren't even supposed to ever notice. And all this stuff really stressed me out, so I tried to see something a bit more positive about the whole thing. Here's the truth that I've understood. The way you see yourself is not real. You think you're seeing what everyone else sees, but you're not. Other people don't study your face the way you do, every angle, every flaw. They see you in movement, in laughter, in moments. And that's why beauty has never been just about looks. It's about how you carry yourself, your energy. So anyways, you were never supposed to see your face this much. You were never supposed to think about it this much, because you are not an image. You are an experience, and that's what people remember.
Isn't that like one of the sins too? Like, if you like start staring at your face too much, like you get by it. What is that? That's called something. Gluttony? No, the gluttony is something else. That's food. What's the one where you're like obsessed with the beauty or like fairness or something and obsessed with your own self? Sorry. I feel like she could be right, but at the same time, can we change society and to stop looking at faces and filtering faces? I feel like we can. We're at the point of no return. And now people are going to be judging everything that you put on the interwebs, and that matters. Oh, Teddy, I only watch the reactors that are beautiful in my eyes. Beautiful physically, or beautiful biologically or energetically, because I will tell you, the goons are beautiful in all senses. I love the goons. We're gonna do 2 more. Oh my god, this is hilarious. I can totally see my friend Dave doing this for his dance for his daughter or something. This is something definitely. I could see the entire getup. This is hilarious. Wow. Oh no, maybe YouTube's gonna block the music probably. You're gonna probably get some elevator music, but I'll tell you, he was bopping to some like crazy hip hop music, man. It was crazy.
If you see this, that means that you have left-handed energy. What's left-handed energy, you may ask? Well, it means that you're very special and most likely have ADHD. You're probably the smartest person in the friend group, but oftentimes misunderstood. If you have left-handed energy, congratulations. You're better than everyone. But also barely functioning.
Wait, she was right on some things. Barely functioning. Definitely not better than anyone. Definitely not the smartest in my friends group. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, boy. Interesting. Hey, are you embodying left-handed? Oh, wait, you got the ADHD part right. Are you embodying left-handed energy? Where, Goons, Teddy, we all got the ADHD rubbed off on me from you. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Goons. It's just what it is. You can't now focus on one thing. You got to focus on many things all at the same time. All 84 things happening. Sorry, the ADHD is real. Hey, guess what? You made it to the end. This is the best part because now you go, Teddy, what do I do now? And you know what you do? There should be videos on the screen right now. Click on either one of them to continue the Goon Fix. The one in the middle, you can subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.